does that ever cause problems or?
Well, it depends. So, obviously the sellers generally want to interview the buyer prior to signing any sort of commitment. And the reason they do is they're concerned about that also. They want to make sure that the person coming in is going to be, culturally similar in how they treat people, like how they treatment plan, and they want to make sure they have a similar temperament, that they have the same attitude towards the staff. And sometimes there's buyers out there that are just, the opposite of the seller. Maybe they're more like, if one's super gentle and fun and kind, this person might be aggressive and all business, and people are just a commodity of this business, and there's a clash. So we can vet that out in the process of interviewing prospective buyers. But when it comes to, once the deal is made and it comes to a closing, we've been in scenarios where the actual closing and the introduction of the buyer happens on the same day, and it's awful. It's no fun at all. So all of a sudden the seller's explaining to their staff that they sold the practice and introducing somebody new in that same day. And it's a terrible way to do it. We've done it because we've had to. But ideally what you want to do is you want to get this asset purchase agreement signed several weeks to a month prior to a closing. And that way, once the asset purchase agreement is signed, the seller doesn't have to worry about the buyer going away. And then the buyer has time to resign from their job. They have time to start credentialing and doing all the stuff that they need to get going on. So we've created a cushion for each party. And then the buyer can come into the practice and meet the staff and be introduced. And we can slow roll this process so there's no shock to the team. That's by far the best way to do it.